Hey, what's going on? We are a company of thieves from Chicago, and we're so happy to be at LiveStream today. I'm Genevieve.
I'm Mark.
And thanks for having us. We're going to play you some songs. We have some from our new record, Running from a Gamble. We have surprises, and those will be coming up soon. You can ask us questions, and thanks for tuning in. All right, we're going to start with a song, and this is called Syrup. Days and days and dollar bags of time. Feel the everlasting tide. Rows of houses all are painted white. I lost you in the dead of night. Your love syrup so sweet. I feel dangerous indeed. Your love syrup so sweet. I held you in a deep blanket of sound. No one here to find us out. Never thought that you would come around. But close and clean, I hit on the mound. Right now in a morning light, I will let you have me until you find in bed. Just like you, I let the dark into the room. Your love syrup so sweet. I feel dangerous indeed. Your love syrup so sweet. I know I made a mistake because I missed you. On the way down, on the way down, I know I made a mistake because I missed you. On the way down, on the way down, I know I made a mistake because I missed you. I still do, I still do, I still do. I know I made a mistake because I missed you. On the way down, on the way down, your love syrup so sweet. I feel dangerous indeed. Your love syrup so sweet, and it's so sweet. Oh, and it's so sweet, but it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. Ah, it's a damn shame we couldn't be. All right. Thank you. So we have some questions coming in now, and going to see what's up. Jen, how's the tour going? Can't wait to see you tomorrow in New York.
Yeah.
Yay, we're so excited. Tomorrow is going to be the Bowery Ballroom in New York City. The tour is going great. Shows have been sold out so far, and everyone's singing along. It's been really cool for us to get back out on the road. We miss you guys. It's our favorite thing to do. All right. Oh, someone asked Mark, what is syrup about, Mark?
I can't. I don't write the lyrics, so this is a great question for Genevieve.
Syrup is a love song about secret love, and it is a true story. Let's see. How do you usually come up with song ideas? Well, real life experiences, feelings, being in crowded areas, talking to people and hearing their stories, going through something that, affects you so much that you would just absolutely burst if you couldn't get it off of your chest. What about, speaking to some of the musical aspects of writing a song, things that you're influenced by?
I think ideas come from just listening to a lot of music and getting inspired and trying to find your own voice musically or lyrically or vocally, and trying to make the music that you think you want to make while you're listening to great music, if that makes any sense. But we usually just work together and come up with ideas and put them together, and it's nice collaborating with multiple brains.
Let's see. When are you coming to Boston? Oh, Mary. We were in Boston 2 nights ago. We played Cafe 939, the Red Room, and it was a great show, so hopefully we'll see you next time.
Someone asked what our favorite show was so far, and it's really hard. There's so many.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, every night is so unique and so special, and it would be hard to just pick one. What's your favorite song on the newest album? My favorite song is Won't Go Quietly. I feel a huge release when we play that song. I feel like it gives me a voice and it helps me stand up for myself. What about you?
Afterthought, Modern Waste, and Nothing's in the Flowers. I really like a lot.
Cool.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
Biased.
What happened to the acoustic EP? So, we recorded an acoustic EP right before we released our first album, Ordinary Riches, and we recorded it as a gift for our fans because Ordinary Riches was re-released by Wind Up Records, and we wanted to give our fans something new as a little tourniquet between, that first record and the second record, because people back home in Chicago had already purchased Ordinary Riches in its, first sort of version. So,
we're thinking of a good time and a good way to release it at some point. Definitely haven't forgot about it, but it'll happen at some point.
It's roaming around.
Yeah.
It's creeping. It's coming out. Oh, okay, cool. So, let's see. What are your favorite places to shop, Genevieve? I really love... Where's the camera? I really love shopping at thrift stores and vintage shops and stores that offer clothing that was designed and created in the USA. Sweatshop-free stuff, things like that. I love local independent designers. Always on the lookout for that. So, yeah, basically everywhere I go, going into an independent store is a big thing for me. For denim, we really like G-Star because it's really durable. Shameless.
We should give a shout out. A fan from Philly that we signed her pink boots. She was at the Aragon show on New Year's Eve too.
Cool.
We'll see you Wednesday.
Hey. Yeah.
Let's do it. Should we do another tune?
Sure.
Waste?
Okay. Here's another song from our record called Modern Waste. Go to his house, he'll make you a big star. Offer your power, turn and face the camera. Making a movie, isn't that what you want? Dying to recover, never really knowing better, spinning all the things you thought that you deserved. Dying to recover, never really knowing ready or not. Oh, I can't support you with my part-time gear. It's all that I've got. What would it take to walk away from this? And you say we can make it. What's the difference? Think that we can make it on our own. You'll be forgiven. Woo! Feeling the weight of your new addiction. You're searching outside you for all the answers. Dying to recover, never really knowing better, spinning all the things you thought that you deserved. Dying to recover, never really knowing better enough. I can't support you with my part-time, yeah. It's all that I've got. What would it take to walk away from this? And see we can make it. Watch the difference, maybe we can make it. Oh, no, no. Honey, what's the face? We won't live forever in this way. But you look good as spoon-fed in our days, if you're wondering. Honey, what's the face? We're just getting by inside a cage. I think this is borderline insane, if you're wondering. Ready or not, oh, I can't support you with my part-time, yeah. I said it's all that I've got. Yeah, what would it take to walk away from this? And see we can make it. What's the difference? Think that we can make it. Oh, you think we can make it? Hide the pictures and put us in our places on our own. All right.
It's really bizarre ending a song in pure silence. I feel like, did they like that?
Oh, because there's no crowd yet.
Yeah. Got to really pick up.
Okay, let's see. Go down. So, what's your favorite TV show? I'm currently a huge fan of Parks and Recreation because I think Amy Poehler is just the greatest.
Definitely.
Oh, cool.
Arrested Development, I gotta say, is my favorite right now.
Company of Thieves. How did you come up with the name? There is an expression in the company of great thieves, and there's something mysterious about it, and there's a feeling of being outsiders, but people who have a kinship with each other, and, you know, it's sort of about being thick as thieves. Yeah.
Tallulah, inspiration for Tallulah. It's an interesting story.
Where is it?
Top. We don't have our glasses with us. We look
Yeah.
like a bunch of old
We're
ladies.
both almost blind. The question is, what was your inspiration for Tallulah? We were on tour a few years ago, and we stopped in a town in Louisiana called Tallulah. And in, the main downtown area, there was this feeling that it had been abandoned. There was boarded up, doorways and broken windows and no human being in sight to see. And at first, we kind of were taken aback by, the ghostly feeling that we got from it and thought that it was, uninhabited. And then we realized, taking a closer look, that there's, so many trees and so many plants and all of this green nature taking over, and there were vines growing up on the sides of buildings, almost like taking them back. Like, it's okay when humans are gone. There's still so much life, and so it's a celebration of that. Yeah. Let's see.
What inspired us to start playing music? Oh man, I think at some point, whoever likes music, that at some point in your life you hear a song or a band and it just hits you at the right time, and it's a feeling that you can't really describe. And I think when that hit me, I think I was like 10 years old, so that was the first time that I realized that I wanted to do that. I wanted to play the music that I was listening to. Although at the time it was a Dangerous Minds soundtrack, so it was very hip-hop.
I was really taken with Judy Garland from The Wizard of Oz, and specifically, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And when I'm less than 2, there's footage of me just sitting and singing along to that song, and I think that was something that resonated with me even as a little baby. So I don't know. It seems like it's been there forever. But I'm inspired to create music because of this overwhelming, emotion inside, and you have to get it out some way, and, it seems like a really healthy outlet for it.
Chicago. Favorite places to play in Chicago.
Holy cow.
Well, on March 9th, we're actually playing the Metro, which is
For the first time.
We're very excited. It's one of our favorite places.
Yeah.
What else?
I mean, we've had a great time playing at Park West and Shuba's and things like that.
Yeah.
We got to play Aragon Ballroom, opening up for Cage the Elephant on New Year's Eve. That was really crazy for us. Yeah, I mean, Chicago has so many quality venues, so pretty much anywhere you go, there's going to be something good going on.
Totally. Shall we do another?
Can we move down a little bit? Oh, what do you miss most about home when you're on the road? Good sleep and making juice and
space and quiet.
taking walks by the Lake Michigan in Chicago. Oh, hey.
Someone asked if there's a good reason why we don't play or rarely play Even in the Dark. It's definitely one of our favorite songs, so it's a good question. It's been tough now because we have so many songs that we're trying to play off the new record and make room for, and there's a lot of moody, very emotionally intense songs, so it's really hard to squeeze another one in if we're going to pick one off the old record. But I think as we develop and have more songs to go through and we play longer sets, we're going to bring a lot of songs that we're maybe not playing right now. We'll recycle through other ones and come back to it. But thank you. It's one of our favorites, too.
Yeah. Our set has, it gets pretty saturated dynamically, and so something that we always discuss is let's not yank the audience around. Let's make a good flow. And so if we're getting really heavy and then, light and then heavy again, it can kind of take a toll on you emotionally as a listener. And so we're trying to, make a good shape. Let's see.
I play the drums for you on Wednesday. Our drummer will be very upset, but that sounds like it would be very fun.
Any chance some super excited fans could come say a quick hello at the Bowery tomorrow? What time? I mean,
what if we went outside to play like a song or two acoustic for the line?
Maybe before the show starts, like around doors.
So anyone who's coming to Bowery tomorrow night, if you're there early and waiting in line, we'll come out and say hello and play a song or two on the acoustic.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Feel free. Come by. Say hello.
Should we play another one and come back?
Sure. Wait. I think we should answer this before. How did the two of you end up in a group together? Funny you say that, because when I met Mark, he wasn't too keen on being in a band with a girl.
Don't make it sound like I don't like girls or anything.
I mean, we were 18.
When I was a kid, I was in a band with two twin sisters, and just the dynamic was so intense and so hard. And I guess at the time I was really getting into like Bjork and Fiona Apple, and really wanted to make music if I could find someone like that. And when I heard Genevieve sing with a friend of hers at the time with an acoustic guitar, it really blew me away. I saw her old band play, and I remember I didn't like her band, but I really liked her, and she was amazing on stage. And then when I heard her play with an acoustic guitar in her room, that's when I really knew that, okay, this is something very, very unique, and this is.
I had to audition for Mark.
No, that's not true at all. No,
I had to win him over.
She was still in a band at the time, so I wasn't even thinking about like creating a band. We just became friends through a mutual friend, and we played music for fun in our apartments with no intention to have a band or write songs. And then we just started playing Beatles songs and started writing our own songs, and those songs became better and better, and we felt better and better about the dynamic between the two of us. So, yeah.
Cool. We'll play you another song.
Want back down?
Sure. Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You could stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Gonna stand my ground, won't be turned around, and I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. I'll stand my ground. There ain't no easy way out. There ain't no easy way out. There ain't no easy way out. Oh, there ain't no easy way out. I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down. All right. That song, written by Tom Petty, has resonated with us so strong in the past few years, and we just wanted to do our own version of it. We love him so much, and so we thought we'd play that for you today. Yeah.
Best deep dish?
Hold on, there's a lot of food questions. Best deep dish in Chicago, Blue Malnati's.
Better than Giordano's?
Really?
I don't even know.
Uno?
Uno, they're so, I mean, they're all good.
Which do you prefer, cake or pie? What?
Yeah, they're so good.
Pie, definitely.
You tell me a
Creamy
good chocolate
pies.
cake with your coffee at night isn't good?
It's not as good as a coconut cream pie.
This goes to our friend Rob in Chicago. It's Dos Amigos. He's asking what our favorite Chicago Mexican restaurant is.
Ooh, what's the main difference between ordinary riches and running from a gamble? I can speak to the content for that question, and I would say that ordinary riches is about the birth of a lot of ideas and truths, and it's very observational, very social commentary centered around that type of thing. Running from a gamble is absolutely about exploring those truths from the first record and more of a first-hand experience. It's really about the transition from being dependent and enchanted to being independent and living a more autonomous life. So yeah. Let's see. Do you know any other languages? Would you ever sing in another language? episode y
Yeah. My
Movie
mom
to
actually helped
buy.
Genevieve figure out some lyrics for
Fermentation.
Oscar Wilde in French when we played Montreal for the first time.
Oscar Wilde, confrontation, vie comme Célestine. Okay, so that's Oscar Wilde in French.
I wish we could play every country and speak and sing in their language. Ever consider picking out outfits for each other? No, but we do, her and I help each other out, make each other, we don't look silly or something. She'll give me a funny look if I look ridiculous. And
But a lot of times, Mark and I will show up to a show or an event and just be completely complimenting each other with our color schemes.
even when
It
we
happens
hang out,
often.
we'll just happen to be dressed in all black on the same day, or happen to have like
Some
gray
sort of goofy
jeans
pattern,
with a
right.
blue shirt, and then it's really bizarre.
It's funny. We're on the same wavelength. What other artists do you look after and draw musical influence or inspiration from? Billie Holiday, Nina Simone, Aretha Franklin, Bjork, Joni Mitchell, the Beatles, Neil Young,
See?
Wilco, the Rolling Stones.
Radiohead.
Yeah,
Man, there's so many.
definitely. Anybody who has been true to their own voice and who is sincere, I think.
Someone wants to know when I cut my hair, when I got the money.
It's Nina.
What are your top favorite fruits? Oh man, these are such silly questions.
You have favorite fruits,
Stra-
though?
Strawberries?
Asian pears,
Asian pears.
peaches, plums.
What are your favorite fruits?
I'm speaking.
Oh, that's a good question. Would you ever want to re-record Oscar Wilde to reflect the current live version? We actually have this dream to maybe on the 10th year anniversary or something, re-record the whole album because...
Of Ordinary Riches, full band, live, and just get all of that raw energy from the actual show back into those songs because they have just really grown over the years. And yeah, that would be really fun. I know you guys are Radiohead fans. Got a favorite tune from them that you like to cover?
We actually covered this song called Gagging Order that was off an EP released around the time of Hail to the Thief that I never even knew about, and I don't think, it doesn't seem like too many other people know about it, but it's a really intimate song of just Tom York and acoustic guitar, and it's beautiful, so check it out.
Yeah.
Gagging Order.
What's been on repeat on your iPods lately? Our friends Group Love. I really love their music. It's very uplifting. Joni Mitchell's album Blue has been on repeat for me.
A lot of Stephen Malcolm's solo albums.
Definitely. We've been listening to a lot of Gnarls Barkley.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did not watch the Oscars last night. I wanted to.
We got in town late, and we were just wanting to chill out. And
I was happy that Meryl Streep won, though, because she's just magnificent. What other instruments do you play? Tambourine. And I write songs on the piano a lot. I got my first acoustic guitar last spring, so I've been playing guitar. Mark can play bass and
I like playing
a little
bass.
bit of drums.
Not enough to talk about.
Let's see.
What were you like in high school?
What were you like in high school?
I think I was like this, only
What?
a 16-year-old version of who
Come
I am
on,
today.
come on. I saw that chain necklace that you were
Oh
wearing.
no, we're not going to talk about that.
And those Jankos.
I didn't have Jankos in high school. That was 5th grade.
I also had Jankos in 5th grade. And when you cuffed up the bottom, there was a strawberry patch. I had two
I had a
spiky
squirrel.
buns and black glittery eyeliner. You had a squirrel
I had a
patch?
squirrel patch with 2 white stripes down the side of my legs.
We had chain wallets. Mine had a ribbon through the chain.
I fell over a monitor once and somersaulted into the audience. The question was, what's the funniest thing that happened to you on stage?
Yeah, Mark did a full somersault in the middle of a guitar solo, fell off the stage, and never missed a note. And the rest of the band stopped playing for a second because we were so shocked, but he actually kept going. We could have just continued on without him.
Hopefully there's no footage of that.
What stands out to you most when listening to your own music as well as others? I would say the essence of, the song, the message, just the mood that it's, conveying.
Very honest delivery.
Yeah, sincerity, purity. Do you remember Pogs?
Totally.
I had a 2.5-inch metal slammer that got in trouble in grade school for bringing with me because it could have been considered as a weapon. But I definitely won everyone's Pogs that day. Just trumped them because, my slammer was boss. And I said things like boss back then.
Oh, man.
And the bomb.
Tune?
Okay. Yes.
Which one?
Should we play? Here, we'll ask you. Do you want us to play a new song that we are working on right now? We're in the middle of working on it. Or should we play Tallulah? What do you think? Can we get feedback?
Oh, do you have a favorite car? I think this is an easy one.
The Honda CR-V has saved us time and time again through Chicago winters.
We have so little money that we don't even think about favorite cars.
New song in caps.
Okay. Let's do that.
Okay.
Play through ones. We don't even know how to play this yet. We just wanted to show you what we're working on.
Yeah. So this is it. I double check. Even with a bright light, but you're gone. You put me out, a cigarette. Ashes to the wind is all I'm now. I'll take a dusty bow. This is what it all comes down to. Don't you know my heart still beats for it? I'm tired, but I just can't go to bed. You're sorry and it ain't no big surprise. I'd fight you, but we're all just tranquilized. Oh. I don't commit, I keep it clean. Wish-washing machine is what I mean. So put me in a dressing wheel. Call it a day, I'll sign the papers in my life away. Oh, this is what it all comes down to. Don't you know my heart still beats for it? I'm tired, but I just can't go to bed. You're sorry and it ain't no big surprise. I'd fight you, but we're all just tranquilized. Oh. My heart still beats for it. I'm tired, but I just can't go to bed. You're sorry and it ain't no big surprise. I fight you, but we're all just tranquilized. Ooh, I'm too tired to. I'm too tired to. That was crazy.
Cool.
Just wang it. That was awesome. Fun. Okay. Yeah. Brand new song. Think it might be called Too Tired. All right. Do you play pranks on other bands that you're on tour with?
We have it. I can't remember what
We do, especially when we really like them and it's the last day. Silly string. Things like that. Okay, do you have new ones? Genevieve, what inspires your sense of style? I would say my mood. However, I'm feeling that day really comes out in my clothing. Sometimes I use it as armor, and sometimes I use it as, I don't know, decoration. It just depends on how I'm feeling.
I can't remember.
You gotta say the question out loud.
What would be your roller derby names?
What would be your roller derby names? Well, I'm gonna go with the classic First Street, First Pet, and it would be Thumper Savannah. What about you?
Apollo Longford.
Longford. It's gonna be great.
What jobs would you both be working if you weren't playing music? That's nearly impossible to ask because we just wouldn't be not playing music.
But let's use our imagination. So, I like to travel, and I like to read and research things and organize things. I would like to be a traveling research librarian. Yes.
Last tune.
Yeah, should we play another song? Tell us a joke. Do you know jokes?
I used to have those little joke books in like 3rd and 4th grade. I don't think I can remember any of them.
That's when the Atons stole us recently.
I don't think we could say those.
Because they're inappropriate. What do your tattoos mean? Well, okay, so this is an ear for listening, and this is forte for loud and strong, so they kind of complement each other. To be quiet and soft and listen, and then to be loud and strong when it's time to speak up about things.
I have a big Imagine tattoo, and I can't pull my sleeves up too high, but it says Imagine. As a kid, when I was getting into music and songwriting and the Beatles, I found the Beatles, and I was always drawn to John Lennon's personality. Very strong personality, trusted his gut. And this song in particular, I think, is a great religion to live by. So it's kind of like a way for me to remember what those verses mean and to live by that. And also as a reminder to other people. Just it's a very positive word, I think, to go around and make people stop and think and hopefully remember that song and what it's trying to preach.
Let's see. I was leaning forward.
Favorite city to play? Minus Albany, of course. Our favorite cities, so many. We love New York City.
Portland. New Orleans.
Philly, Chicago, Columbus.
Los Angeles.
San Diego.
The list goes on. What artist do you dream to share the stage with, dead or alive?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
That's hard because the people that I really look up to, I would rather be in the audience. I would feel very uncomfortable being on the same stage. So you take that one.
Okay.
We're terrible at it.
Share the stage. No, we are not terrible at doing this. Speak for yourself. No, let's see. It would be an honor to share the stage with Bjork or Wilco or Radiohead or Rufus Wainwright. People like that. Yes. What people in your life have inspired you musically?
I feel like you're interviewing me now. I have a few uncles who are musicians that, as a young kid, I looked up to, and I think that helped me keep going with music.
My mom used to sing me to sleep when I was a baby. I always loved that, and I don't know. I went to church with my grandparents when I was a little kid, and used to sing in the choir. So I remember everybody at the church choir inspired me to sing because it was a very joyful group of voices, very positive.
Do we have time? Do we have time to do one more? One more tune?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna play one last
All right.
song. Thank you for tuning in, and we are on tour right now, so please check our tour dates. And
Yeah,
hopefully
we are
we'll see you.
on tour. Check us out. We are the official Company of Thieves page on Facebook. On Twitter, we are COT Life. Instagram for Genevieve and companyofthieves.net. And thank you for spending time with us today. This is our last song. It's called Tallulah. We didn't have the money to tear it down, down. We didn't have the money to build it all. We didn't have the funding to make a name for ourselves. What did you do? Ooh, girl, be my girl. You know there was death in Tallulah. Don't turn your eyes away. Hey, ooh, girl, be my girl. You know there was death. We didn't have the money to tear it down, down. Didn't have the money to build it all. But we didn't have the funding to make a name for ourselves. What did you do? Ooh, girl, be my girl. You know there was death in Tallulah. Don't turn your eyes away. Hey, ooh, girl, be my girl. You know there was death. Nothing to see or to learn or to sell or to send or receive anymore. Ain't nothing to see or to learn or to sell or to send or receive anymore. No one's home. Ain't no one home anymore. No one's home, yeah. Oh, hey, 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 yeah. Ooh, girl, be my girl. Come on, you know there was death in Tallulah. Don't turn your eyes away. Hey, ooh, girl, be my girl, yeah. You know there was death. Oh, you know, you know. You know, yeah. You know, you know. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
Check us out. We'll be on the road. Mwah.